Hi guys, this is Sam. Welcome to Simple Mama Beauty. Today we are just going to be doing a full tutorial, and for the eyes we're going to be using the Norvina palette with ABH, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love this palette. A lot of palettes are warm tones, but this is not warm tones. Not all the ways anyways. There's some in there, but it's a lot of cool tones and this cool purple colors. So I'm really excited to do a look with this. All right, let's dive on in. I'm going to use my CoverGirl lid lockup to prime the eyelids. All right, I'm just going to get that in with my finger. This makes such a good base, but it definitely does add tackiness. So it kind of makes your eyeshadows a slight bit harder to blend out, but they last on your eyelids all day long. So that's a nice added bonus. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M330, and I'm gonna set that with this like bone color, and it's the shade Base as a great base color. It's kind of got a slight shimmer to it, but not a ton. And there's quite a bit of kick up on this palette. I don't know if it's as bad as, oh, you're not really able to see it. I can see some of it right there. But all right, now to go into my transition shade, I'm gonna go in with this brown, warm brownish shade called Incense. These shades blend very, very well. I really like that about these. They're pigmented, they blend well. There's that issue with the kick up, but I mean, I'll deal with it being that the eyeshadows seem to go on really good and blend out really good, so it's not that big of a deal for me. I am so happy with it. Oh, I'm going in with this purple shade called Soul right now. Really nice, cool tone purple. But not a dark purple. Back into some Soul for the other eye. Alright, now I'm going to deepen that up a little bit more. And I'm going to mix the shade Passion, this like maroony burgundy shade, and this shade Volatile. That's a brown shade. Just gonna mix them a little bit, both on my Morphe M330. And just go into like the outer V area. These shadows are such good quality. And you can really tell when you're using them. I have some eyeshadows from Essence that are in a palette. They work fine as $10 for a palette, and you get a few colors, but they're not as pigmented. They're not as blendable, and I mean, they work. They can look nice on the eyes, but they're not as nice and easy to work with and such good quality. But you know, if you don't want to spend the money on a expensive palette, or just don't have the money to, then yeah, don't. But if you have the money and you're really into makeup and like to do it, this is a really good palette. But if you'd like an affordable eyeshadow palette, ColourPop has great eyeshadow palettes. And they are affordable. I am going to go into this shimmer shade, this darker shimmer shade, and Celeste. It is a darker purple, and I like it. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe G13 and pack this on to the outer part of my lid. These shimmer shades are very soft and creamy. I'm getting quite a bit of fallout, so you definitely want to do your base after you do your eyeshadow with this palette. I'm just gonna blend that a little bit more. Actually, I'm gonna switch up brushes. Go in with that M330 and kind of blend it a little bit more. Ooh, that fallout. Okay. Now I want to lighten that up and go in this. Oh wait, I went in with Drama first. Now I'm going to go in with Celestial. Sorry about that. I'm going to go in with Celestial, more on like the middle part. I'm going to bring that in pretty close to the center, or to the inner part. Not all the way, but pretty close. Alright, now I'm going to go in with this rose gold shade. Just want to pack it on. Look at all that fallout. See now, and I'm going to go in a little bit more. If you had your base done and you went like wiping that away, look at what happens. That would be all over your foundation. That would be crazy. After all the time you would have spent on doing your foundation, trying to make it look just right and nice, it'd be ruined. That is why I like to do my eyeshadow first and my base last. Now to clean that fallout all up and to create like more of that wing-ish look, I'm gonna wipe this all off, this fallout. And you want to be careful when you're wiping off all that for creating that wing. You want to really get it. See how nice and clean that looks? I'm gonna kind of blend that out. Alright, I'm going to go in with my usual primers. ColourPop and the Photo Focus for the pores. A tiny bit on my forehead. Alright. Now for foundation. And I'm going to go in with the Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation. I really like this. This is shade Natural Beige and the shade Porcelain. I go in with a pump of my porcelain and do a tiny, see that pump? A tiny little bit of the Natural Beige. Alright, we're just gonna put that on in downward strokes. This is a nice medium coverage foundation. I'm gonna go in with another pump of the light and then a little bit of the dark. Apply to the forehead. Get the hairs all the way. This foundation really lasts me all day. And it is nice and luminous, but not oily. I don't notice that my face gets like extremely oily. Thought about going in with my Becca Aqua Luminous, but I like this better. And my Becca Aqua Luminous was over twice as much as this. This was like $13 at Walmart. Alright, and to blend that out better, I'm going to go over it with my EcoTools Beauty Sponge. So, this really just helps blend it out better and takes away any brush strokes if you use a brush. You can apply this foundation really well with a beauty blender too, or beauty sponge. But I just really like the way how my foundations look if I brush them on and then go over them with a beauty sponge. They just, I feel like I get better coverage and a more flawless look. But if you like to just do a beauty blender or just like to do a brush, you do you. Alright, now for my concealer, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Age Rewind. I am going to highlight the middle on my face. This eye look is a little bit more glamorous than what I was thinking of doing, but I like it. So we're going to do the whole highlighted face look instead of just doing the under eyes with the concealer. You want to be careful blending out that concealer on your under eye to not mess up your lines that you did with your eyeshadow and your makeup wipe. Now to set my under eyes, I'm going to go in with my Flower Beauty Light Illusion Powder. I'm going to go in with my dampened sponge. I really like to set my under eyes with my sponge that's damp instead of a brush. For some reason, it seems like if I set my under eyes with a brush, it adds, or it will crease even more. I know my under eyes just crease no matter what. So this is just the best combination I've found for my under eyes. I've tried other powders and they settle into my creases really bad and make them look really bad. Now to set the rest of my face, I am going to go in with my ColourPop No Filter Sheer Pressed Powder in the shade Fair. And I am going to try it with this Wet n Wild stippling brush, or dual fiber brush. See if I like the way this looks. Otherwise I might try my loose powder. I think I like the loose powder better. I already got powder on, so I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm gonna go over it with my loose powder by ColourPop. Whew, that was a lot I put in the lid, and you're not able to see it. Anyways, I got a lot in there on accident. Oh yeah, that's gonna set it a lot better. I'm gonna have to use a lot of setting powder to really, or not setting powder, setting spray to melt these powders all together so they don't look super powdery, being that I have a ton of powder on my face now. I should be very well set. Now for bronzer, I'm going to go with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Right, now to pick a blush shade, I'm picking between my Milani Baked Blushes in the shade Luminoso and Dulce Pink. I'm going to use both. This is the Luminoso. It's more of a peachy shade. It's got some, like, a gold shift to it, reflection. And this is the Dulce Pink, and it's pink, and it's got a little bit of that gold shift, like, sheen to it. For highlight today, I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Blossom Glow. But it is kind of like a champagne-y, light bit of a purpley, like lilac shade. But this is so pretty. If you want an inexpensive highlight, these are so good. They are like $4. Yeah. So that is that for highlight. I almost forgot. I always forget this step. The lower eyelids. I'm gonna go back in with my Norvina palette. I'm gonna go into my pencil brush. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of the shade Dreamer, this goldy shade, for the inner corner highlight. I know I got some of that rose gold on there, but just kind of add a little bit of a lighter color. Okay. And to go underneath the eyelid, I'm going to go back in with that shade Incense, that one I used for my transition shade, and keep it tucked up close to those bottom lashes. Now I'm going to go in to that volatile, that darker brown shade. I'm going to go in about halfway and bring that all the way out. Try to connect it to that little like wing that you created when you wiped off your eyeshadow. I don't know why I keep saying we, like you guys are following along with me, but if you are, this is what we are doing. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do for the bottom lash line. I don't want it to be super smoked out, but I just wanted to have something extra there. All right, now to set the face. I'm gonna go in with 2 setting sprays to set it. This is a matte setting spray, the ColourPop All-Star, and this is a dewy setting spray from Flower Beauty. Oh, I got my hair wet. Now I'm gonna go in with my brows with my Rimmel Brow Way Gel. Now, when I use this, I like to really go around and get off all that extra. That way I'm not globbing a bunch right on a spot in my eyebrow. I really like this. It's in the shade dark brown. I have pretty good eyebrows, so it just adds a little something. If you need more help with your eyebrows, then go in with a pencil or a pomade or whatever. If you want. You don't have to. I like how that just darkens my eyebrows just a little bit. For my bottom lash line, I'm gonna go, or my lash line, for my bottom lashes, I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild Mega Length mascara. Really a smart idea to go in and do the bottom lashes first. I forget a lot of times though. That way, when you've done your top mascara and you go to do your bottom mascara, you're not like, and then having that mascara transfer to your lid. Well, those bottom lashes got a little crazy. All right, and for my top lashes, I'm gonna go in with my usual, my Voluminous Pulse Fiber Lashes from L'Oreal. Okay, so that's it for mascara. Now we got to pick a lip color. All right, so we're gonna try going in with my ColourPop Third Eye shade. This is one of their Luxe lipsticks, and it's a matte shade. It feels so weird going on. It's like a dry formula. All right, and then I'm gonna go over that with another shade. I think I'm gonna go over that with my Flower Beauty, I don't know if this is like Petal Pout. What is this? Petal Pout Lip Color in the shade Autumn Rose. And this is another matte shade. Alright, so this is the finished look. I think it came out pretty good. Yeah, if you like this look, please like this video and comment below if you'd like to. Say hi and yeah, subscribe please. But yeah, so please come back to my channel and watch some more videos. I'm trying to post like 3 times a week, but my internet's very slow and it's not liking to post. But we will see how that goes. But thanks for coming and I'll see you later. Bye.